What if I told you 300 men faced down the greatest empire on the planet and didn't flinch? This isn't just a war story. It's a seminar in defiance, courage, and death before dishonoring. In 480 BC, a god king marched with hundreds of thousands, but waiting were 300 Spartans. Why? Because some battles aren't about winning. They're about sending a message. Persia was a monster. Tens of millions of men, ships without number, enough gold to drown a country. And King Xerxes? He thought he was a god. But when he requested yield, Greece didn't deliver gold. They sent Leonidas. Fun fact, the Spartans were so savage, they told bedtime stories about battle scars. This wasn't just politics, it was survival. And the narrow gorge of Thermopylae would be their arena. It was 300 warriors that Leonidas ultimately selected. Why so few? Because we had no strength in numbers. We had strength in discipline, brotherhood, and the will to die free. They kept them from a pass, shield by shield. Day after day, wave after wave, Persia shattered like glass. Even Xerxes started to panic. How are they still standing? No, they were trained not to retreat, not to surrender. Even their insults were deadly. One Persian declared, "Our arrows will block the sun." A Spartan retorted, "Then we will fight in the shade." Would you keep fighting if you knew that you were going to die? Because they did, without blinking. And then betrayal blazed a secret trail. The Spartans were surrounded. One final order from Leonidas was given: "Eat well, for tonight we dine in Hades." They battled until their final breath. Their bodies fractured, but their courage, untouchable. And then comes the twist: they won. Not the battle, but the war. Their sacrifice ignited a fire all over Greece. The empire would fall,